Welcome to another version of the Quick Win Clinic. This is an interesting page submitted by Faye, and it's a product that is growing in popularity, the product category itself. I want to drill down on just a few inches of this page, and so I'm going to just mark up those key inches, and then I want to focus on a statement that I think epitomizes the problem, and we'll drill down. Now, Faye, we want to help you with this page, but if you're just sort of joining us and this isn't your page, what we're looking for are transferable principles, something we can learn here that you can apply back on your own web pages, in your own collateral, in your own emails. And to do so, let's focus on this piece, and I want to ask you a question. How compelling is that statement? Before you can answer it, sort of delve down into the meaning and ask, what is it essentially trying to communicate? Now, to do that, we have to change the order of the words, and frankly, that indicates there's a better way to say this. So we can restructure the sentence and create more impact, but the problem is the nature of the sentence, the content of the sentence is still failing to do the job it must do. So let's go with this. Best book creator. So what we're really trying to say is that this product is the best product to create print and share books. And we're also suggesting you can do it in minutes. That's a prepositional phrase that modifies the meaning, but the ultimate message is focused around the word best. Now, here's what you need to key in on. The problem with this sentence is whether it is true or not, it is not believable. It's not believable because it's a claim. The goal of marketing isn't to make a claim. The goal of marketing is to foster a conclusion. In fact, there's a cycle that occurs in the mind that strengthens the brand. We've analyzed this across 20,000 experiments, and I'm teaching it in our University of Florida graduate program. I'm going to synthesize it in just a few moments with you and just drill down on the first two elements. In the growing, the thriving, the increasing and intensifying of a relationship with a customer, there's a cycle. It begins with observation, moves to conclusion, moves from conclusion to decision, from decision to expectation, from expectation to experience. I can't teach all of that right now, but if you don't understand that, you can't begin to get your marketing right. I'm just going to drill down on the first two words. I mentioned observation and I mentioned conclusion. So here's what we're really saying. People, when setting something like concrete in their mind in the form of a conclusion, go through a process that involves inference. So if we want the other party to draw a conclusion, rather than just beat them up with our claim and hope that through repetition or the fact that we put an apostrophe at the end, they'll believe it, we need to think about the way the mind works. So here's the natural process. We observe something. It could be a series of facts. Obviously, observation is part of the scientific method. But just imagine that we present something to someone. I'm going to list the facts here. Let's suppose that we said something about this product. I don't know what we might say. For instance, that it's the first product to ever create, this the first company to create this product in its category. I'm not saying that's who they really are, but imagine that was a claim. Imagine we could give another fact, qualitative, no, but quantitative, that they have published more than 5 million books, which implies something. Now notice each of these facts imply something. And imagine that we listed 5 facts here. What we've done is we've created a set of facts for observation. When we say these things right, the customer will naturally infer, or the prospective customer, a conclusion. What you've identified in this key phrase is the conclusion you want the customer to make, but you've failed to actually achieve that conclusion because you couched it in the form of a claim. Now, when someone trying to sell me something claims something, I naturally put up my intellectual defenses. I'm not sure I can trust this. We've We're all tired of hype. We receive an average of 77 new marketing messages a day. That's a lot to process. So when you hit me with yet another, I'm naturally going to defend. You don't want to do that. It doesn't work. Instead, you want to control a set of facts that you present me. And if you control that set of facts, you can have great influence on the inference process that occurs in the mind. I will infer from those facts a conclusion. So marketer, here's the way you can cash in everything I'm saying right now and go back and have a profound impact on your pages. Instead of the claim, you need to step back, challenge the claim with a single interrogative. And that interrogative is why. So let's put this all together. Why is that the best book creator? If it really is the best book creator, then there's a reason. When you ask why, you will tease out of your own experience, out of your own knowledge of the product, a series of critical reasons. Now, when you take those reasons and you make them quantitative, they're more credible. So let's make them quantitative and not qualitative. Don't tell me you're the fastest. Tell me how fast you are. Tell me why you're so fast. Tell me, for instance, that the entire thing is done in-house on a patent-pending piece of technology that was invented by your founder. This type of thing. Give me a few key facts, and I will infer from that organically a conclusion. Don't hit me with a claim. Change it into a conclusion by following this simple process of observation, inference, conclusion. Now, I'd love to teach what happens after that, but just that much alone can transform your results.